set the stage for the cloud and how it's being used. I thought I will use this opportunity, since we have most of our channel partners out here, to talk about how VMware help you in your business in a cloud environment. Today, it's very clear that the customers are looking at how they can go and adopt the cloud. Now, cloud is no more a vaporware, it's a reality. Only the question is that how I can go, what is the journey, when can I start, how long it will take. So in this, the channel partners' roles become critical. So you need to decide whether you want to play a cloud enabler role for your customer or you want to be a cloud service provider. And I will talk about 10 or 15 minutes on VMware partner programs, how it can help you out in your decision of which way you are talking, which you are taking on the table. If you really look at it, the VMware, the route to market, we are clearly through the partners. We are 100% committed through the partners. All our business we do through the partners. And there are three different sets, I would say. One is the technology partners. So if you are into the technology play, you have your own assets, you have applications where you are looking at how you can make those assets run on the cloud environment of your customers, how we can help you on that. Or it may be a service provider. As I said, you want to play a cloud service provider role. Or it may be a transactional. Transactional, I mean that how you can play a cloud enabler role for your customers in setting up their cloud environment. These are the typical characteristics of each set of the partners. You select what you want to play and what kind of services and solutions focus you want to have. So just I will build up the slide on this. So if you really look at it, these are the broad set of partnership program we have. So if you are a transacting partner, you can be a reseller or you can be a distributor to provide the technology to your customers in setting up their cloud. Or if you are going to be a services, we have a service provider program, so which is now totally built on the cloud model. So when you are a service provider, you will be providing the services on a pay-per-use. You will not be able to make an upfront investment on that. So we have a program, I will get into the details of that, how you can use our software assets on a pay-per-use model over a period of time, and so that your business model linked to your investment. Third is the technology partners. So if you are into the technology role, or maybe as I said, you have an ISV application, you are an ISV, you have an application, or you are a solution provider, you are a system integrator, how you can get your solutions move into the cloud environment, because the legacy applications may not be able to run on a cloud, so it has to be a multi-tenant and it has to be accessed by the multiple customers or the multiple departments. How you can make it ready, what are the solutions we have, you can take that. These are the partnership program we have on the solution providers, that's the Premier, Enterprise and the Professional. So here, if you really look at it, unlike the other vendors, it's completely built on the skills what you can build, not on the revenue what you have done. So we bet on our partners in building the joint skills. We help our partners enable their skills in offering the solutions to their customers. What is in it? So this is an important slide for all of you. So we have various rewards programs which helps you doing your business. So irrespective of whatever the levels you are in, you can participate into our Advantage Plus program, which basically helps you to protect your opportunities, to work with us and reward you for the pre-sales investment what you are making. The second one is on the sales rewards. It's basically again an incentive for your sales team to focus on the VMware solution business. The third one is the important one, which is the solution rewards. So basically, as I said, there are multiple type of partnership we talked about it. Depending upon what is the solution you are focusing, the skills you are building on that, so you get the back-end rewards from VMware. The objective is how I can differentiate a partner who build the solution skills around the VMware technology and take it to the customers. So we reward those partners. So this is not available for all the partners, only those who have built the skills on a particular area with VMware. The fourth one is for the Premier rewards, which is basically recorded based for the Premier partners. As I said, the Advantage Plus is basically so what is that? It's based on the skills. So for the Advantage Plus to get into you become an enterprise partner, you build the skills on the VMware, the VCP and VSP, VTSP and the competencies you build. We help in enabling you in those competencies. So you are able to sell the solution to the customer, not just a transaction. You don't just do another box selling over there where you don't make money. So here you'll be able to sell the solution, number one. Then for the opportunities what you are creating, you get protected on the margin, number one. Number two is the pre-sales investments which you are making. Since this is a technology product, there will be a lot of pre-sales efforts in terms of the POC and others which you are doing. It helps you to protect your pre-sales investments. So this is one which I want to touch upon. All these things which I talked on is more in terms of transactions and how do you do the business. But when it comes to the cloud computing, where you go and talk to your customers on how they can set up the cloud, you need to go with the solution approach. So how do you build the solutions? So we have various competencies program. Right now we have three. It's basically built on our three vector strategy. First thing, customers looking at how they can transform their infrastructure, which is maybe the current data center which they have, which may be a legacy or it may be a physical environment, how they can transform their infrastructure into a cloud infrastructure. So this is not just a product or a thing which you sell. So you need to go and propose a solution, and maybe a 6 months or 1 year period, how you can transform into the virtualization, put the cloud orchestration, how you can go and put up the security solution behind it, so the entire cloud infrastructure which they are building is secure. Not only that, you have to put up a management solution around that. So this competency helps our partners to develop the skills on transforming your customers' infrastructure into the cloud infrastructure. There are a series of education programs and the certification which are there, which is as a partner, it's available to you. And I will maybe at the last slide, I will touch upon where it is available and how you can do it. Similarly, the next one is the business continuity. So Professor Rajaraman touched about in the cloud, the DR solution also becomes important. So when the customers move their applications into the cloud, they look at it how I can build a business continuity and a DR solution. In a cloud environment, I have it on the physical, but on a virtual environment or a cloud environment, how I can build my DR solution. So whether you offer it as a solution or you go and implement a solution at customer place, or you offer it as a DR as a service provider. So this competency covers in terms of building those skills with you. The third one is the important one. So finally, all the cloud and the backend infrastructure and the applications, what you do is basically to improve your end user experience. The customers or the end user who are accessing those assets, how is their experience in the cloud environment? So that's why the desktop virtualization plays an important role. So today, the choice of device has moved away from the IT department to the end users. Today, end users want to have a device of their choice. It may be a laptop or iPad or a smartphone. They won't have access to their desktop or the applications and the data which IT department is providing. So that's where the desktop virtualization plays a clear role over there. How you can build here again. It's a series of examples where you can help your customers set up the desktop virtualization so that they will be able to access their desktops wherever they are through the device of their choice. As I talked about it, so each competency which we talk about it, we have various solution areas that are available. For example, if you talk about infrastructure virtualization, how you can upgrade the existing vSphere infrastructure which they have into the latest version, or how you can do the virtualization assessment, the cloud ready assessment, that's a new solution which added into this one. So it gives a complete solution toolkit, we call it as a SET, solution enablement toolkit for our partners, which helps you to go and do systematically. It gives the sales and the pre-sales material, how you can go and put the presentation to your customers, how do you define the scope of work, what is the skills you need, how much you will be able to charge the customers, the typical skills and what it is. It runs through you completely. So for each solution area, whether it's for example, desktop virtualization, if you talk about how I can go and do the plan and design the desktop virtualization environment. Maybe your customer may be running at 10,000 desktops today. How you can go and plan and design their architecture so that they will be able to move into the desktop, virtualize their entire desktop environment over a period of time. So this again is available free for our partners through our partner university, which you can make use of it. So as I said, there are three competencies which we talked about it, which is already available. The other two, which is on the lighthouse on the management part, which I talked about at the cloud or a virtual environment, how your customers can manage their entire cloud. It may be a hybrid cloud. Some of the assets running on their private cloud, some may be running on the public cloud. How as an overall their own cloud, how they will be able to manage it. So this takes through the complete enablement for the partners. There are two important competencies which will be launching in a couple of months is on the cloud computing. So how you can go and define the entire cloud infrastructure, how you go and deploy it. It may be an end user who is setting up their private cloud, or it may be a service provider who is setting up their cloud infrastructure so that they can offer it to their customers. So if you are playing a cloud enabler role, this becomes very critical for you to go and architect the cloud environment and put up the entire solution. The next one is on the business critical application, which is now becoming very, very important from all the customers. Because even for the virtualization, the people started with a test and dev environment, that's why they have around 15 to 20% of their assets they have, or the workloads which they have virtualized. Now they are looking at, okay, I got the benefit, I know virtualization is working as a technology. So, but if I want to reach the infrastructure as a service, or if I want to reach the complete cloud environment, then I need to look at how I can get my business critical application also virtualized. So when it is a distant development environment, not much of concern from the customers. Okay, even if it goes down, even if I don't manage well, that's better. When it comes to the business critical application, the quality of services, obviously SLA you can come in. How is the DR plan you are going to put in place? Business continuity plans, high availability. The application, whether it's scalability problems, will it be able to manage? The security. So a lot of questions are coming. So this competency helps our partners to build again the skills on virtualizing their business critical applications. So these are, maybe by the end of this year we will have almost 12 competencies for our partners. So you can select depending upon what is the role you are playing, what's the technology you want to sell it to your customers. You can pick up those competencies and build the solution. And thus you are moving away from the box pushers into providing the solutions to your customers. This is a set which I talked about it. These are the various sales and marketing tools, infrastructure tools, lab tools, solution tools. The complete tools which you need to offer a practice or develop a practice around a particular solution, it's available for you to build it. This is sales reverse which I talked about it, which is basically to motivate the sales team on bringing in the opportunities on working with VMware. So when we talk about competencies, because we have seen clearly that our partners who have developed the competency, who develop the certifications, the skills, who can go and talk more technology to the customers, we have seen their business volume grow with us. So rather than just being a lost player into an opportunity to go and propose and just pick up the order or lose the order, either way, where your margins will get eroded. So here when you have the skills, when you have the competencies, you will be able to go and question a complete solution. So another study which we have done with our partner community, we found out that for every dollar of VMware software they are selling, they are able to drag almost $15 of other products, maybe server, storage, services, the annuity services over a period of time. So that is the key thing. That's what we want to drive with our partners. So till now I talked about if you are playing a role of an enabler. So you go to your customers, okay, you want to look at the cloud, I can help you out in your journey, I can set up the various solutions, I can provide those technologies so that you can make your environment cloud ready. Now, here I will talk about the programs we have. So if you opt to choose as a service provider, you say that no, I know all these days I was selling servers and storages and the applications to my customers. Now since they are moving into the cloud model, I want to offer it as a service rather than selling the physical boxes. But in a cloud model, it will be a pay-per-use. The customers are going to pay on a monthly. Okay, this is a server I'm using, this is a configuration I'm using, I can pay every month. So as a partner, as a cloud service provider, you will not be able to make an investment upfront and buy a perpetual license or the enterprise license. So this program helps you all in participating with VMware and get access to our entire product stack and host it in your environment, and you only pay on what your customers are using. This again, the same pyramid, sorry I can't avoid showing the pyramid in an IT presentation, so everything falls into the pyramid. So again here you have various levels of the partnership, professional and the enterprise and the premier. Again it's based on the skill set and what is the solutions you are offering or how much of our technology you are adopting in your cloud when you talk to your customers. So it may be only infrastructure. As a service provider you may be offering only infrastructure as a service. Today most of the Indian service provider play in this role. they have the computing resources, they offer it, okay, you want whatever thing, amount of computing you want, you can come and create a virtual machine in my environment, you start using it, I will charge you on what you are using it. Depending upon the memory or the storage what they are consuming, they charge on a per month basis. So you may play an infrastructure service, or you may offer an application platform. So this as an open source, we offer it as a vCloud Factory, which is our platform as a service, where our technology alliance partners or the ISVs and the SIs and the application providers can participate, get access to the complete framework of tools which are available to get their applications monetized so that it becomes mobile applications or it can become cloud-ready applications. So those we offer here. So you as a partner may like to offer application as a service to your customers. The third one is the end user computing, which is again maybe a desktop you want to offer, or it can be a software as a service. So some softwares which we already have, which we provided to our service providers like on a messaging. The collaboration solution, we have Zimbra, which is available as a hosting model under this program. So if you have plans to offer a messaging solution to your customers, you can go for this program, get the Zimbra hosted on, then you pay per mailbox on every month. So you don't pay upfront. So irrespective of whether you play on any of these three or all the three, you have the VSPP program. That's a VMware Software Provider Partnering Program, which allows you to get access to all their products. As I said, it gives you the ability to subscribe to the specific products. How it works is that once you sign up the VSPP partnering, you get the complete set of our product master license. You go and implement it in your data center and give access to your customers. So every month it gets measured, how much you have consumed it, how much of vSphere you have used. So it's measured on a reserved memory which you are consuming. So per GB of reserved memory which you have created using the VMware, so you get charged on that. You get the complete stack, that's the VMware and the vSphere, vSeal and vCloud directors, the entire stack you get over that. And it works on the point-based system, like if you look at any of your mobile bill, or in case you just subscribe for a base model, that's the minimum amount you pay for every month. Then based on how much you are extra using or within that you are using, you will be able to consume those points. It's a very, very simple model. It works and it relates to the business model which you have with your customers. So that's the beauty of this entire program. So this basically how do you join the program? You just visit our website, you enroll for that, there's an application, you accept the terms and conditions, you sign up a VSPP contract with our aggregator. Aggregator is another name of a distributor in a service provider environment. So he will be just every month use the parametric software and check out how much you use and gives you the bill on a monthly basis. So these are the various points program which we have, subscription point plans. It's more like a rental software which you are using. So what are the resources? We talked about the service provider program, I talked about the cloud, the solution enablement kit and the various advantage plus program coverage. So this the partner center, there's a single point of contact, the portal which is available for our partners. All the information which I talked about it, whether it's a partner program or you want to register as a partner, once you register how you can participate in the outreach program, the various white papers and the tools that are necessary for you to do that, and the enablement which I talked about it, whether it's a VSP or VTSP or VCP programs or some of the advanced courses around our products and technology, all the information and the programs are available on this site which you will get access to that. Even if you are a VSPP, you get the view of the same portal which is relevant to the service provider. So you will get access to even for your customer presentation. The SET, the solution enablement toolkit which I talked about it, which is again available here for you to download and use it. So these are the various phases depending upon what kind of program. We talked about various partnership programs. So depending upon the profile of the partner, you get your necessary content over here. So this is a VMware which I talked about all the white papers and the presentations and the comparisons which is needed for you to do your business. This is our monthly newsletter which comes to you on our various technologies and the product information. So that brings the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, I can take it up.